Hello everyone, it's finally here. Today we'll be talking about Guerlain's latest launch, at least one of them. It really depends on what's here. But today we are talking about the latest Habit Rouge, which is, I think you know by now, Habit Rouge Rouge Privé, because this is the correct name of the fragrance. So just look at this packaging. Just look at them. It's so beautiful. These packages are, it's a shame to have to open them. They're so well put together. All right, so we have some other things here which I will get to first. Before talking about Habit Rouge, just to get an idea on what we will possibly speak of today or even later, at a later time. We will, not today because it's too much, we will be talking about the new Ganymede Extrait, so keep an eye out for that. Then I think today we will talk about the other limited edition that they launched together with Habit Rouge Rouge Privé, which is Idéal Platine Privé. So I want to smell this today because I'm very curious. We're not gonna get into Aqua Allegoria, not now. I'm not sure if in the days to come. In the days to come, definitely we will talk about Un Jardin à Santerre. This is a fragrance I've smelled before and I quite like it, but I do need to smell this again just to make for it to have a better impression on me. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this video, which is of course, I'm very excited about this launch. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna open it like this because I don't want to ruin that bow. I know I'm crazy, right? But I just like it. I love these bow ties that they do. This was purchased from Place Vendôme from Belgium, and thank you Stephen, as always, for the care of your packaging. Oh my, so there are some other things here. This is gorgeous. All right, so we've got what do we have here? Is it this one? Yes. So I'm not sure if today, we'll see how it goes, but keep an eye out for Jasmin Bonheur as well, because this is their latest launch in the L'Art et la Matière line, and I am fairly curious about this one. I was, at some point, I think I was gonna blind buy it, but I didn't, so yes. So unfortunately, we will have to to ruin this bow. Oh god, it's just so pretty, isn't it? Let's open this up. So they launched last month, I'm not sure. It's the 28th of April or 29th today, I'm not sure, I'm gonna have to check. I'm guessing the 29th of April today, and as I'm filming this, they launched, because I did see them on the official website, 2 special editions for, I'm guessing, 2 of their fragrances. Let's just leave it at that. So one of them is Habit Rouge, which is of course a staple fragrance for the house. It's their in terms of men's fragrance, this is their go-to. It's Habit Rouge. When you say Habit Rouge, you say Guerlain, and vice versa. And the other launch was this Idéal Platine Privé, which of course I'm very curious. They are limited editions. This costs 120, I think they both cost the same, 120 euros per 100 milliliters. Thankfully they're 100 milliliters at least, because the Shalimar ones are 50. They're 50 milliliters, and it's such a shame because those were, to my nose, those were a success, the both of them. And I'm guessing we are expecting others, aren't we? I am expecting others from the Millésime line. But for now, let's talk about Habit Rouge Rouge Privé. So the private red Habit Rouge special edition. Let's see that beautiful, gorgeous red bottle, because this is another reason why I was gonna say this. I didn't want to purchase both of them because, as you may know, I'm not a huge fan of the L'Idéal line, and these are bought with real money that I make and earn. So I don't want to spend them on fragrances I wouldn't particularly enjoy. So for some time now, I have this habit of keeping the cellophane on the bottles, just because. So I'm using a scissors, just cut the top cellophane off. It just protects the, because you know, for me these are collection items, so it may look stupid, and indeed it is, and stupid and hoardy. But, I guess it works for me because it just protects the bottle better. All right, let's get the crazy out of the way. Let's not focus on the crazy part of fragrance collecting. All right, got it open. Let's check this beautiful bottle out. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it is stunning. It is just stunning. Love it. See, I knew it was going to be see-through from the photos, but it's just a beautiful shade of deep red, almost to a degree. It has some blue in it. It's almost purple in the light. When you look through it, it's amazing. Okay, so let's, because you know, I'm almost a bit, well, not worried, but earlier this year or last year we got this abomination, Habit Rouge L'Instant. I'm not gonna rain on your parade. If this is your favorite scent, I wear it, I like it, but it's definitely not worth the name Habit Rouge. It's barely worth the name of Guerlain. So we got that abomination. Hopefully after this video, I won't throw it away or anything. It's still a fragrance. I think it's a fairly decent collectible, but it's just not, it's not it. It's not the correct way to make to do Habit Rouge, right? It has nothing to do with the original. Okay, so I'm smelling Habit Rouge. Definitely Habit Rouge with florals that are not there in the original, and just this huge leather note. What else can I say? But yay, finally. This is, oh my, it's, the rose in this is through the roof. This is Nahema like rose. I'm exaggerating, of course, but this, so the rose in the original, you can definitely tell it's there. This is a rosy vanilla, almost eau de cologne like scent. You know what Habit Rouge is all about. I'm not gonna talk about it here, but the rose in this one is just a lot more pronounced. And this is fine. It's a lot heavier, it's woodier, and I'm just in awe with that leather, because orange blossom, the entirety, so everything from Abbey Rouge just came to the party. Everything's just there, only there. So each and everything is just amped up. I did smell the extrait of Abbey Rouge. I don't have it. It's not even available for quite some time. But so to my nose, this is quite close to the extrait. This is I wouldn't want to say a modern take on Abbey Rouge, just everything is just so heavy and amped up and so present and so, God, I just want to eat my hand. It's so beautiful. It's so, I can't believe they did this. I can't believe they had the possibility to make this fragrance all along, and they didn't. I know it's weird. It's a weird thing to say, but where has this been all my life? Well, I guess I'm glad it's here now, but it's just a limited edition. But even so, you can enjoy this unique take on Abbey Rouge, which is there's some green notes in here, just like in Abbey Rouge. It's the orange blossom is so beautiful. It's so pronounced. But oh man, so the leather, right? There's leather in Abbey Rouge, but you really have to work for it to feel it. This is, it's overt, it's there, it's leather, it's unapologetic, it's there's an earthy iris feel to it. It's so the so many words. So the fragrance is very iris oriented. It's very Guerlain heavy. The only thing that isn't amped up, I guess, it's the vanilla, which is good. It's just like the vanilla in Abbey Rouge, in the original. It's very much so okay. It's the fresh green iris that they use in oh so many fragrances that they have. I'm just, you know, Après L'Onde comes to mind, you know, it's Iris Ganache comes to mind. It's there, it's the green iris, it's the earthy iris, it's their iris, which is God. It's the iris from Parfum Initial, only it's not that obvious, right? There it's in Parfum Initial it's too obvious. It's perfect, right? But there it's much more obvious than here. And there's also the labdanum bitter leather, ambery leather, that is just, yes, this is the most leathery Abbey Rouge that I ever smelled. And it's stunning. God, I hope people can find this easily out there, because this is something that many fans of Abbey Rouge should have. It's something that you should. I'm not pushing it. I'm not pushing you to buy things, but I'm just saying, if I smelled this, I would instantly purchase it. It's just for me as an Abbey Rouge fan. It's just, I can't get over the fact of how leathery it is, and again how much it resembles Abbey Rouge. This is 100% Abbey Rouge. It's not this crap it's nothing to do with L'instinct. It's Habit Rouge with everything just turned to the max. It's very, very potent. It projects almost like the EDT. I think it projects more than the EDT, because if you know this, if you have all of them like I do, so this is the EDP Habit Rouge, which is not my favorite. It's the one I wear mostly when it's colder outside, because everything is more, it's heavier, right? But this one sticks closer to the skin. It's the EDT that just flies off you and projects everywhere like crazy. But the EDT is a lot brighter, it's fresher, it's zingier, it's that one's my favorite. Well, I'm not sure, but this is definitely this contends for the for first place, you know. It's just too bad it's a one-time thing. Oh, stop complaining. It's a good thing I have it, right? So let's not focus on the negative things. Yeah, it's everything I hoped for, right? It's a gorgeous launch. I mean, in a way, there's this fleeting beauty of having this one-time special edition, especially when it's such a gorgeous bottle, because you can always get the EDT, the EDP, that's not going anywhere, and they're beautiful in their own right. But for the fans, this is just, it's such a unique experience to just see what the creator has to work with, how they can change a fragrance by changing, tweaking some things, adding some things, taking some things out, just to get inside the mind of Guerlain, which in this moment is Delphine Jelk. So I think she did a perfect job with this one. It's just amazing, and it has nothing to do with this one, so don't confuse them. Don't confuse Habit Rouge L'Instinct with this limited edition. I'm not sure about this one's fate. This wasn't a limited edition. It's, I guess, here to stay. I guess you can still find this. It's not an ugly scent. I have a separate review for this. You might give that a look. However, Habit Rouge Rouge Privé, oh my, and the reds, as I said, this is so rosy. It's a rosy berry note almost, because it's very tart, it's very fresh. Ugh. And it's a gourmand Habit Rouge. Almost, because as I said, it's not overtly vanillic. It's still the same DNA, right? But it's everything's just amped to the max. It's as it should be, I guess. And oh my, so some animalics are trying to get out right now. Some very strong leathery animalics that remind me of a bit of Derby, of course. But the smell of the stables, right? The smell of horses, it's here. It's here, finally. It's here as it should have been, I guess. Beautiful fragrance. Now let's give this this one a try. I'm not going to smell Jasmin Bonheur today. I just decided it's too much for my nose. But we will smell it at a different date. I'm sure all of you are curious, and so am I. So let's go for Idéal Platine Privé. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So this is. I'm just so sorry I don't have as I don't have the bottle. The bottle is dark. It's still see-through, so it's not like the old bottle of L'Idéal L'Intense, which is opaque. But this doesn't remind me at all of L'Idéal, which is good. It's very fresh and spicy, and it reminds me, because I did get a bottle. I only have 2 bottles of something from the L'Idéal line, which are L'Idéal L'Intense, and this one right here, which is L'Idéal Cologne, right? Fortunately for me, this one, Platine Privé, kind of reminds me of L'Idéal Cologne quite a lot, in the sense that it is citrusy, very fresh, orange blossomy, you know, but it also reminds me of another fragrance from Guerlain, of course, which is Neroli Outre Noir, in the sense that it's orange blossom, so spicy, it's almost dark, and I think it goes so well. It contrasts this idea of orange blossom and a white smell that's gone dark from the and it goes so well with the dark bottle, right? So it's there. So there are definitely hints of L'Idéal now. The EDT, I'm guessing, so the original, dare I say, which is good. And it's, it's there. It's, I want to compare it a bit to Cologne, which I did wear a few days back, and it was great. It's a beautiful scent. Cologne is, it's discontinued. It's nothing to worry yourself about. It's a freshie. It's a freshie, but it's beautiful. It's done in their style. Let's see the notes for L'Idéal Platine Privé. So there's grapefruit, and this is why it reminds me of Cologne. And it kind of reminds me of Habit Rouge L'Instinct as well. This one has grapefruit as well. As I said, Habit Rouge L'Instinct should have been just a flanker in the L'Idéal line. It's got nothing to do with Habit Rouge. Green, almond, neroli, and vetiver and musk are the notes for Platine Privé, which, not sure they're so different from L'Idéal Cologne. In terms of smell, oh yeah, they're so fragrantica lists more or less the same notes: grapefruit, almond, neroli, vetiver, white musk, right? There's a difference to them in the sense that Platine Privé is spicier and it is closer to the heart of L'Idéal, while Cologne is just a bit further away from that, but they are terribly close. So if anybody's crying about this one, you can just go ahead and get this new bottle right here. It's a darker, more prettier bottle than this one. But apart from that, I guess they're fairly too similar, so there wouldn't be a reason for me to ever go nuts about this. I don't think I'll ever purchase this for this reason. However, that similarity with Neroli Outre Noir is interesting for those of you who have smelled Neroli Outre Noir. Now let's go back to this gorgeous, stunning beauty. There's that unique feel of Abbé Rouge, which is the vanilla citrus, right? It's the vanilla citrus, leathery. Yeah, it's there. It's just stunning. I love it. I love it, and I want to do this. I want to do this because I've earned this. Sorry about that, but you're not here with me. Oh God. So when you do this, there's a lot more things to discover. That opening is just so floral and it's just so giving. It's so... Yep, I was wrong. The vanilla is much more, it's definitely much more pronounced than this one. Much more rosy. It's rosy citrus vanilla with just the leather to die. It's just to die for. Yes, it is perfect. I am so glad. So congratulations to Delphine Gelk for this. Congratulations to Guerlain, I guess. This is a wonderful launch. We're waiting for, I don't know, more. We always need more. Yeah, it's... God, I feel so lucky to have this bottle, to be able to just... I'm guessing it will probably have to appear online somewhere and some places of the world. Not sure. If you can find it, do write to me in the comments. Let me know. Let me know, because I'm very curious if it will hit the shops. I'm guessing it will. I'm guessing it will sell quite well. I'm giving it my blessing. It's definitely worth the money. Okay, so if you have any other questions, write to me in the comments. And until next time, remember, fragrance creates memories, and may yours be happy.